Good morning, guys. Today we are working in a wonderful 44 feet Leopard. We are with the owner, Steve Bless, and we are going to try to explain what was the problem with the engines and what is the solution. This is the first episode of a series of episodes related with the reparation of the engines in this particular boat. Mr. Bless, thank you very much. What is the length of this boat?
This is a 44-foot, like he said, it's 44-foot Leopard. It's really only about a 42.9.
Yeah.
So it's a little shorter than 44.
And
it's got about a 24-foot beam.
Exactly, 24. Oh, it's wide. No?
It's wide.
It's wide. And but it's wide, but it's a nice boat. It's not heavy, no? It's
not, compared to other boats, compared to like a lagoon. Lagoons are very heavy. It's like a tank. These are lighter, faster. So that's one of the reasons we went with this boat.
This is a European boat, no? It's an African boat.
South
no?
African, yes.
Okay.
It's not European. Like the lagoons are France.
Okay.
This is South Africa.
This is South Africa. But in terms of electricity, this is considered a European boat because it's European.
True. It's 240.
It's
wired.
230 hertz.
Yes.
Okay.
This
is other project that we are going to do, no? The conversion to American power.
Correct.
Okay. But today the conversation is concentrated in the engine. What was the original issue with the engines?
We had oil in the bilge.
A lot of oil.
We had a lot of oil, and we couldn't pump it out because that's environmentally not right. So
correct.
We had to pull it, or we didn't know where it was. We didn't know if it was in the sail drive or the engine itself.
Oh, yeah. The engine was running good, no?
Oh, it was running.
Yeah.
It ran a little hot at times, but it was running.
Right. Both engines, no?
Both engines, yes. This has two engines.
in both sides, we have a similar problem, no? Leaks.
There is a little oil leak on the other one also, yes. It wasn't as bad as this one. That's why we decided to start with this one.
And the other one, you mentioned that additional to the leaks in the engine room, you have a milky oil in the transmission.
Oh, yes. In the sail drive.
In the lower unit, yeah.
In the sail drive, which is the lower unit, there is milky oil.
Oh, yeah.
That is another project.
This is another project, yeah. Okay. And yes, guys, what was the procedure in this particular case? We take the decision to lift the engine. And with the engine out, we start a great project. This is part of the procedure to remove the engine. Okay, when the engine was out, we locate the engine in the what is the name of this area?
It's it's called the salon.
It's the salon,
it's the outside salon.
Yeah, that's the outside salon. Okay, and we prepare a great condition to work over there, and
yeah, it's very convenient. Some boats don't have the nice big sitting area. That we could actually put the engine, and we did all the work right here on the boat.
We protect with wood, and we create a good place to work,
yes,
no?
Yeah.
And we passed great days doing the reparation. That was nice, no?
A little slow, but yes, it was a great learning experience.
Yeah, because we use the engine like a project for Jolly and Steve. And they learn a lot with this project. Okay, we did this. Basically, we discovered that the main leak was in the rear seal of the engine. And of course, we decide replace the rear seal on the crankshaft and the front seal. And after that, with the engine out, we decide replace all the seals and gaskets. And that we did. We removed
we also replaced all the accessories, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
We got a new alternator, new thermostat, new
start motor.
You
repaired the start motor, no?
We had that rebuilt, but we had the fuel injectors cleaned.
Oh yeah.
We took it all the way down to the head, sent the head off to have it.
We removed the head, we sent the head to the machine shop. They replaced the valves, the seat, the springs, the seals of the valves, And additionally, of course, we replace the head gasket, no?
True. All the gaskets.
The thermostat, and
all the filters.
all the accessories, filters. Now we are going to explain the procedure to bleed the system and start the engine again.
Can I add one thing? We also, one of the main reasons we started with this engine, this hatch leaked.
Oh, the hatch was leaking.
The engine was rusty.
Completely rusty. That's other of the problems.
That was one of the big problems. So we completely scrubbed the engine, got all the rust off, and then repainted the engine also.
We removed the frame, this
Yes.
frame with this hatch, and we repaired the frame because the frame have a couple of issues. We replaced the gasket, the seal,
The hatch, yeah.
and those gasket, this one and the other one in the bottom here, that one, and we use the
Proper.
the proper. We use the proper seal. Okay, great. And but the project is a long project because we found that the engine corroded. The motor mounts, as you see in the picture, were completely corroded. We replaced those motor mounts for new ones. But additionally, we found that this boat originally doesn't have a bonding system. For that reason, we are going to connect the new bonding system for this boat. We are going to install external sacrificial anodes for the sink. We did a great project with my students of the corrosion course, and we verified with the silver chlorine electrode what happened with the bonding system in the boat, and we discovered that the boat has a galvanic isolator, but no bonding. And we are going to create a bonding conductor connected with the external sinks. This is part of the electrical group of videos that we are going to do in this boat. For today, we are going to be concentrated in the part of the diesel engine, and that's what the project, no?
Yes.
We checked in the sail drive that the seal on the main shaft of the sail drive was in good condition, no?
Yes, it was.
No leaks on the sail drive. And also you check with Jolly the rubber of the sail drive, no?
Correct.
The rubber gasket.
The one on top, yes. It looks like there's no water coming in. It's hard to tell right now because, again, we haven't had the opportunity to run the raw water through
Okay.
to make sure that...
Yeah, but I remember we cleaned that area.
Oh, we did clean it.
And it's not entering nothing.
It didn't appear to.
Okay. For that reason, in this site, we don't replace that seal, the seal of the sail drive, the seal that avoid that the salt water penetrate the hull. We are going to check in the other engine what happened. Probably in the other engine we have a leak, and we order the gasket. We have the gasket. If it's necessary, we are going to replace those gaskets. And we replace the motor mount. The motor mounts are new ones. And now, and also you replace the throttle cable and the shift cable.
We're going down the throttle. We're going down the engine throttle cable right now. We have not got to the point, but we're going to replace the one to the sail drive also because that one was bad. So the other one's probably bad also because of the water.
You found that the throttle completely corroded, no?
Well, actually, the throttle cable actually had a nick in it.
Oh, okay. And the water over there.
And you have no idea how far that once it gets in there, it spreads.
If you have some part of the cable crack and the water penetrate over there, you need to replace the cable.
Correct.
No, I am going to introduce a little WD-40. No WD-40.
WD-40 and tape it.
Or tape. This is not good solution. Remember, in marine application, electrical tape is not good, and WD-40 no, because the WD-40 in combination with the salt water produce salt, and
that's one of the two problems we've had. This is taking a long time, as you know, where it could take maybe a week. It's taken us about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Several reasons. We keep finding problems, like the throttle cable.
Another.
Right, and the bonding system, and so on and so on. And also just getting parts.
Oh, of course. The original parts.
Original parts. We have gone.
Be careful with that because you find in the market a lot of aftermarket parts.
Right. We have gone original manufacturer Yanmar parts.
Yeah. And this is the most important part. If you have a project similar to this one and you want to work in this type of projects, no start until you have the manual. Service manual and parts manual. No?
You definitely need both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them. And the parts manual for sure, because you can identify by part number in order to order the parts. If you can't just say, "Hey, I need this hose."
Yeah.
They need a part number.
Exactly, the part number and also the
description.
The description,
Right.
no? And another important thing is a good distributor of those parts, no?
Oh, Fort Lauderdale.
A good dealer, no?
Yes.
We are located in Fort Lauderdale,
Oh,
in
yeah.
Florida, in the United States. And of course, this is the Venice of America.
This is the the marine capital, I would call it.
Yeah.
Marine capital of the United States for sure.
We found everything here, no?
Yeah, but again, it takes time,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you have to go to a lot of different
Yeah.
places because, you know, the marine part, the Yanmar part, they're good for Yanmar.
Uh-huh.
But when you need an electrical part, you got to go to electrical place. If you need hoses, you got to go to the hose place.
That's true. That's true. This is a Yanmar 3.
It's a 39.
39.
I can't remember the exact 3JH5 Echo.
Okay, all right, that's the model. And be careful because this engine is used in tractors, is used in generators, is used in agricultural equipment, and depending where is used the engine, the serial number changes a little.
Yes.
And some parts are not exactly the same.
That is very true.
Yeah, for that reason, like Steve said, you need the service manual and you need the parts manual. If you don't have that information, don't touch the engine.
That was another thing because we didn't have those initially. When we pulled it out,
Yeah.
if you remember, we had to get it from the Yanmar.
Oh, yeah,
dealer.
yeah, I remember.
It took a little while for him to actually
Yeah.
find the exact manual in order to give it to us, and we had to actually buy it, which
Yeah.
is fine because we needed it.
That's correct. That was the project. It's a nice project. If you have a similar project, okay, you can do that, but prepare conditions, prepare the parts, prepare the time, prepare the frame. Look at the frame that we use to lift the engine. If you don't have the frame, don't try it. No, I have a pieces of wood. No, it's heavy, no?
Oh, very heavy. It's probably what 400 or 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You can pick it up enough with wood enough to pick it up, but not take it out.
Correct.
If you want to do the job in there, you could do
You
it.
can. You can lift it with a piece of wood. Here you lift a little and you but you need the frame, believe me.
And what we did, knowing that we were going to do the other engine, when we ordered parts, we ordered double.
Double, yeah, of course.
So next one should go a lot quicker.
Of course, the
So-
next engine will be faster because we have the part.
And we learned a
the
lot.
experience. Okay, in the next part of this episode, we are going to explain the procedure to start the engine. We are going to bleed the system. We are going to connect the cable, the battery cables, and the throttle cables and the gear cable, and we are going to start the engine again.
And put oil in it. We don't even have oil in it yet.
Oil and coolant. Okay, guys, see you in the next episode.